So, Matt here, got some scrambled forest. Got some straw here to make some squares out of. See how the old girl handles the straw. You can see it might be a hair wider than the pickup, which hopefully it brings it in fairly decent. Big stubble height. Not that that matters. Straw is good and dry. Big dew on last night. A couple windrows along there. Must see, yeah, this old baler makes sense. Done pretty good in the hay. You want to check out that video? It's the first hay put through it in the last 10 years. Pick it down here. Doesn't need to be super low. I guess we put her down here. Yeah. I should have enough twine here to do 200 bales or whatever this makes. Possibly more here. Anyway, let's see how we make it. Let's take a look. Unfortunately, I can't get much on that side because if I took the rest, oh gee, that's pretty good bale. Just tied every one so far. That's doing good. I did adjust these a hair. That one does a little funky looking, but this one's not spitting these out. I did adjust this twine disc a hair because it wasn't quite where I like to see it, so now it seems to be doing pretty good. Our first bale we made isn't going to be much, I shouldn't say much good, but it's just not going to be as tight as these ones. I don't want to get a bunch of straw up underneath and get it wrapped around that lower sprocket there. I guess these balers are famous for jumping their time because of that. I could get over a little, I guess. Maybe I should. We'll get her figured out here. Let's get the moisture meter out. I bought that. Big dollars. So I better use it. Under 8. 8%. Let's try her straight through. Shouldn't be whacking that really, but yeah, it's dry. I'll have to get out a couple times and probably crank this down maybe a hair, but as the day goes on, maybe not. That's pretty much what I want to see anyways, go to bale like that. So ain't good. I got greedy and tried to take the whole thing again. All I had was a broken shear bolt. Well, I had to make a decision. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. I gotta split these rows so the baler can handle it. Raking is done. Only made about I think it was about 30 something bales. Yeah, 30 something bales so far. So I'll get the shear pin in this rig and see how splitting the rows done. Now we're fucking with oil now. Got a light spot here. Some of it, I think I got most of it with the rig, so I brought it over, so it still makes your hammer pretty heavy. Like here, you see I got a lot of it over there. Anyway, we'll thump away here for a while. Good. 2 broken bales in a row. See it was fine. Oh. I guess we're just gonna casually start tying again. We haven't put 100 bales through yet. Got lots of bales now. Wow, we're over 200. Christ, maybe a good 300 bales here. I only want 2. I'm missing a string. And I know where it is. Seems to be here. That's because I noticed this baler's running. You'll see this arm jumping. I think that has moved. It needs to be moved up so more spring can get on that end of that. And it's wore out, I think, too, which I don't know what would be the best thing to put on it, but there's a lot of hay in this straw in this section, this one and that one. The rest is pretty good, but so we got all these bales. I just tried to take a video, but prigged it all up, so you didn't get to see what I was trying to show you, but I'll clean all this old junk out of here. You might as well have it in the field versus me take it home with me. All the chaff shoved up in there and stuff. I said 150, so 330. Gee. Quite a jag more than I wanted to do. Hopefully I get home for them. Here by myself here today. The handiest thing I've ever built right there. Getting them cleaned up. The 30-foot or 35-foot rows, I feel as though, oh, they're too much for the old baler, obviously. But even splitting them in half is still lots. But saying that, some of these bales are pretty good here, density-wise and weight. This is rotary straw too. There's some long stuff in it, but a lot of it's mashed up. Like this is all rotary combine straw. Not a whole lot of long stuff, a lot of it's short, right? Your old conventional they'd be all longer stuff like this. But unfortunately they mash it up pretty heavy, so would have made a better bale, I think, in the conventional straw. Stacking bales, to get them tight, what I do, we'll just do an example here, but kick the bottom in, push the top down. I think that's a pretty good load. I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, anyway. Only be part of a load, so no sense in overloading this one just to come back for a couple bales. Whole straw stuff stabbed me in the arm. Well, the conclusion is a Massey number 12 taking 35 feet of straw. A little too much for them. I mean, depending on how you raked it, if you raked it really carefully, you could get it fairly even. But if you got a little more on one side and the other, you'd still pound them through pretty hard. Bale shape is pretty good, but length was a little off because once she gets a big wad going through her, she chugs pretty hard, of course. That's a lot of material going through it. So if it gets a good slam 6 inches, that's an extra 6 inches on a bale. What needles caught, right? I overhung my bales a little on the ends. You can see it's kind of droopy, but hopefully it stays on there. Should. I got everything else tied, and except for the bale above, it's not really looking that happy, but I'll have to keep an eye on it. Just got to taper in that trailer on the ends. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you like seeing this, don't forget to subscribe. I fool around with all kinds of junk. Anyway, thanks for watching.